Well, I will tell you, as a pharmacist, when you talk about and I've heard it before about, the batches are not consistent from batch to batch. As a pharmacist, that is so mind blowing. I mean, as a pharmacist, we're supposed to trust that big pharma, when they manufacture their drugs, doesn't matter what drug it is, that their batches are consistent. And I mean, as a pharmacist, that concerns me, and it makes me wonder how I can ever trust big pharma with anything.
Yeah, with anything.
Seriously.
Yeah.
How can I?
No, anything at all. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've been paying $400 a month for health insurance, and this year I was just like, I can't. It's a lot of money for me. Is it worth it? Like, I don't trust anything anymore. And the naturopathic doctors, the whole health doctors, the compounding pharmacists that my naturopath sends me to, none of them accept insurance. So I'm like, why am I going to spend $400 a month on insurance when it's like this generic stuff that you can't trust, when you can have more personal relationships with your pharmacist that's a big shift for me to even think about.
Well, and let's face it, when you know the industry, and by the way, you are on a great subject, and you're going to get a free copy of my book just for being on the podcast. But I wrote a book, Sickened, How the Government Ruined Healthcare and How to Fix It. And it came out, and I don't believe in coincidences, Jennifer. No lie, it came out in December of 2019.
Wow.
So right before COVID came out.
Wow.
But the book is very pertinent to just what you and I are talking about. We can't trust the government.
Yeah.
We can't trust big pharma. We can't trust insurance companies. And insurance companies and big pharma, they are in bed together to collude. They create a cartel to rip off consumers, period.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is, and I don't want to spend too much time on this because I want to talk about your movie. The cool thing is we, like you're finding out, there are other options apart from big pharma and apart from insurance. I'm just going to say it really quick so you can look it up and the listeners and viewers can. Health sharing ministries, health sharing plans. They are not traditional insurance. My wife and I have one. We pay $180 a month for both of us. And we get to go to the doctors we want to go to, the procedures we want to get covered. We get to control that. There's no in-network, and we saved $20,000 a year.
That's awesome. I'm going to look into that.